Hello guys, welcome back. We've got Holly today. I'm gonna start cleaning her skin with a toner. This one is from Pixie. It's got glycolic acid and I'm using this toner because I needed to clean the skin properly. Now I'm applying a lip balm to keep the lips hydrated and moist until the end because lips are gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do. And her lips were very dry, so that's what I'm using, this balm from Elizabeth Arden. Now I'm applying this serum from NARS because it gives a lot of luminosity, and her skin was a bit dull because she had been working all day long and I wanted this kind of a boost. Now I apply a solution on the eyes, dabbing it in and doing a quick massage around the eye area. And the last but not least, the moisturizer. I'm applying the moisturizer with this flat brush and I start applying the moisturizer on the center of the face to extend it out. I'm applying a lot of product because, as I said, her skin was a bit dull and dry and I wanted the face to be slippery to have a surface to work on. I'm applying a pore perfector now. It blurs lines and pores a bit, so it helps the foundation to not stick inside. Then it makes it less obvious. Sometimes when the foundation gets inside the pores, we can see it and it doesn't look natural, it doesn't look nice and beautiful. So I love this product because of that reason. Now it's time for the foundation. I apply the Pure Tinted Moisturizer from NARS with a sponge, and as I normally do, I start applying the foundation on the center of the face and then I blend it out. I'm dabbing the product into the skin. I chose this foundation because it's very light and I can build it up if I need to, and because she's got lots of freckles and I didn't want to cover these freckles, otherwise it wouldn't look as her natural skin. Also because, as I said before, her skin was a bit dull and dry and I needed a moisturizing foundation and something that could give a glowy finish to look more natural and bright. I'm gonna set the foundation with a powder now. This is a loose powder, it's translucent, it doesn't give you color at all. So I'm using a Yachillo brush. This one is a flat one. I take a bit of the product and I dust it off and I dab it into the skin all around the face. I do it this way and I don't sweep it all over because if I swept it, I would be moving the foundation underneath and I don't want that. So if I do it like this, I just set the foundation on place and I don't move it. I love this powder because it doesn't give you a dusty effect and it doesn't take luminosity away. With the same brush, I take a lot of bronzer and I dab it in with my hand. So now when I'm applying the bronzer, it will come out gradually and then it will look more natural. I do not remember where I took this technique from. I think it was from someone I used to work with, but I'm not sure. But I keep using it. I start applying the bronzer on the forehead to apply more product. And once I've done the forehead, I go down the cheekbones, starting next to the ear with circular movements going up always, and when I approach to the mouth I apply less product and then it looks more natural and well blended. And also because later I'm going to apply the blusher on the cheekbones, so I need that area free just to apply that product. I'm doing the same on the other part of the face. So as you can see, I apply more intensity next to the ear, doing circular movements and less quantity of product when I'm getting close to the mouth. With a wet brush, I'm brushing her eyebrows, then I clean them from the powder and also I put every single hair in place. I'm doing short movements and I'm brushing. This way the product blends in with the skin and with the hair and I can see if I need to add more product or not. And the eyebrows look more natural, they don't look harsh like I've been drawing them, so they just look like natural eyebrows. Her eyebrows were a bit difficult because the hair was very rigid and it was very curly, so I couldn't keep it on place. That's why I started at the beginning of the eyebrow and not the middle or the tail as I normally do. And because it took me a lot of time doing her eyebrows, I had to cut the whole thing just to keep it short. I'm applying concealer on the eyelid with an eyeshadow brush. I stretch a bit the eye just to make it easier for me. I took a small amount of product because otherwise it's gonna crease. And I put a bit of the concealer also on the outer corner because it's a bit red. I do it on the other eye as well, and I set everything with powder. And I set with powder because I don't want the concealer to crease. I want a base I can work on with the eyeshadows, and if I don't set with powder, I won't be able to blend them properly because they can look patchy. I want to clarify something about the solution I used at the beginning on the eye area. It's not a product to keep the area hydrated and moist, it's more a product for treatment. It says it gets rid of bags and dark circles. I didn't know this when I filmed this video, but I do now after using this product, and it doesn't do what it says it does, so don't waste your money, just that. Now I'm applying a purple eyeshadow with grey undertone with a blending brush just to have a base to work on. I'm applying gel eyeliner inside the eye now, and after this I'm gonna put it on the eyelid. I do it this way, the inside first and after the eyeliner, because sometimes we do the proper eyeliner first and then the inside and it looks too thick, then we don't like it. So if you do the upper waterline first and after that you do the eyeliner and it's too thin, you can still correct it, but the other way you can't. I do the same on the other eye. I start on the outer corner and I go inwards, very close to the lashes, a thin line, a very thin line with an angled brush, because I'm gonna blend it with a pointed one. I'm going to smudge it now with a pointed brush, and for that I told her to look down but do not close the eye, and I stretch a bit the eyelid with my little finger. This way we don't have the natural lines of the eye. I do short strokes, then I can keep it under control, I can keep it thin, and if I want it thicker I still have time to do it. I smudge it from the outer corner to the inner one, but it doesn't matter, it's up to you, but always going up. I don't put much pressure because I don't want to hurt her eye. Now I want to do the inner corner, so I told her just to look to the opposite side. I'm using the same eyeshadow I used earlier with the same brush because I wanted to add more color, and I'm using this brush because I didn't want the eyeshadow to be patchy and I wanted an even color all over. I'm using this eyeshadow because I wanted a purple base for the following steps. I'm applying this eyeshadow now. It's Desdemona from NARS. It belongs to the dual intensity range. You can use this range wet or dry. If you use it dry, it's a bit more subtle. If you use it wet, it gives more intensity. So I'm applying the eyeshadow with a fluffy blending brush to apply it already blended to add color in an even way. I have to say this eyeshadow suits any kind of color, but especially blue eyes. I'm applying the black liner again, close to the lashes because we are losing intensity due to the eyeshadows we've been applying and blending. And as you can see, I apply and blend the product with the same brush nicely and with very short strokes. Now I'm blending the eyeshadow with a flat brush and I apply gel eyeliner again. So I apply gel eyeliner and I blend it. So we do it this way to make it even and to be able to blend it properly. Otherwise, if you apply too much product, it sets and you won't be able to blend it at all. I make sure to not miss any gap in between the lashes and I don't put much pressure just to not hurt her eye. When I blend with a flat brush, I do it with the tip of it when I need to blend properly the product, but when I want to finish with the blending, just to do it soft and light, I do it with one of the sides. I wanted the smudge eyeliner to look more purple. That's what I'm putting this purple eyeshadow on top. It's got an iridescent finish, so it matches with the rest of the eyeshadows. I'm covering that area with a tissue because I'm going to apply a loose pigment. This one might be falling down and I want to skip that mess. I'm applying the loose pigment with this flat eyeshadow brush because I wanted to add a lot of color. And for a more subtle effect, I would have chosen a fluffy one. As you can see, the violet color from the pigment is popping in thanks to the eyeshadow underneath. I realized the eye area was a bit dry because of the solution I had put on, so I'm adding this eye cream from NARS because it's very nourishing and it's gonna keep the area hydrated and moist. And I need the area moist because I want to be able to blend the concealer properly. Otherwise, if the area is dry, it doesn't look nice, it doesn't look natural, and it looks patchy, it looks dry, and then it also creases, and we don't want that. I'm applying the concealer with this brush from Real Techniques. I love it because it covers, but it puts the concealer on the skin in a very natural way. I'm just dabbing the concealer onto the skin to cover with a small amount of product. And now I'm setting it with this powder with a big brush just to keep it in place. I'm reapplying the bronzer just a tiny bit, doing circles and blending it properly with the skin. And now with this round Yachillo brush, I'm applying this cold pink blusher just to match with the eye look. On the apple cheeks, blending it out with a bronzer. I'm almost not touching the skin to apply very natural on the apple cheeks. Then it looks like a natural flush. When you see on the pan, it doesn't look very nice, it looks very dull, but once you put it on the skin, it looks very pretty. And now I'm not gonna use a lipstick because I want to focus the attention on the eyes, but I'm going to apply a gloss, a pink gloss with cold undertone just to match the whole look. And the last thing I'm gonna do for this look is the mascara. This one is from Clinique. It gives a lot of volume, and I'm applying the mascara with a disposable. I start on the outer corner, applying a lot of product on the roots, and then I go inwards. I apply a lot of product onto the roots because I want them to look very full with a lot of volume. And I do the same on the other eye. I apply the mascara on top of the lashes to clean them from the dust of the eyeshadows and the translucent powder and everything, and also to make them look longer. I'm using this kind of brush to finish applying the mascara because I can get close to the roots and I can't do it any other way, so I can finish cleaning the eyelashes on there and they look more intense, more black and more clean. Also, it separates the eyelashes so you don't get this clumsy look that I don't like at all. Well, this is it. This is the final look. Hope you guys liked it as much as Holly did. And if you liked it, you can give me thumbs up, you can share, and you can subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!